Yew-Dell was the farm and commercial nursery of a man named Theodore Kline. He raised his 4 children here. They farmed the land, but he made his living as a very well-known nurseryman. In a lot of in his later years, he branched out with the nursery stock he was growing. And he had a lot of clients who knew him and loved him. And after he passed away, they got wind that the property was going to be for sale, that it could very well be developed. And they thought that would be a crime because Theodore had so many wonderful gardens. He had a collection of trees that is now our arboretum from all over the world. And they just felt like there was way too much to lose. Well, Theodore was a really interesting guy, as I said before, a very Renaissance man. And if there was something that he wanted to do, he figured it out and taught himself how to do it. You know, everything from stone carving to the wrought iron work he did. And he also had a sense of humor. He did like whimsy. That's one of the things that is really fun around here is if you look in some of the gardens, you'll find little characters and you'll see little sayings. And he had a sentimental side to him, I think. You know, when you look at his first stone carvings were the headstones for the family pets. And then that took on a life where he created some of the carvings on the castle, some of the quotes that are on there, the coat of arms. So he had a real vision when he was going to set forth and do a project. He always had a vision and carried that vision out, I think, in a really interesting way. Well, the castle, Theodore went to Ireland and fell in love with the architecture over there and decided that he wanted to build his own small-scale castle. And it served a purpose. It was the pool house. And he did everything from lay the floor to build the staircase to create the chandeliers to scale. He couldn't find any that were the right scale for the castle, so he taught himself how to do the wrought iron work. He laid the brick in the castle fireplace, and apparently that was quite a chore, and he decided that it was never to have a fire. The castle is one of the signature features of Yew-Dell, and it justifiably so. It's a great structure. Okay, we have 60 acres. The grounds are 60 acres. We have a hiking trail that is about a mile, and it's down by the pond. And you know, you're out in the woods, and you could be anywhere. So it's a nice little break from the more organized, more formal gardens. Adrian Bloom designed those gardens, and with the help of 200 plus volunteers in a weekend, his design became a reality. And it's one of the gardens we're very proud of, and we have a volunteer who is extra proud of it, and it is her baby, and she does a wonderful job taking care of it. It's a very colorful garden. It's great for the hummingbirds and the butterflies, and it's just a unique design. The Holly Alley, that was one of Theodore's creations. Originally the row of hollies was arched and formed sort of a tunnel, but over the years that wasn't something that could be maintained, but now it's a wonderful row of trees that sets the stage for weddings for the bride to make her entrance. The secret garden was actually done for Theodore's wife, Martha Lee, and when it was originally done, it was enclosed with yews, so there was only one way to get into it. But over the years, you know, things change, and it's not quite as secret as it once was, but it's a very special garden. The greenhouse is relatively new. It's only about 2 or 3 years old, and it's a very unique structure, the only one of its kind that we're aware of in the region, in the fact that it is solar geothermal and has a green roof. So the backside is a green roof, and that is something that at first you would think, wait a minute, you need all the light you can get in a greenhouse, why would you want to have a green roof? But because of the way the light hits, it made sense. And unfortunately, everybody was on board and thought it was a fantastic idea to have a greenhouse with a green roof. We do use it to propagate plants. We do a lot of research here, and the greenhouse plays a key role in that. One of the things we do out here is we try different plants to see how they do in this region, so that for our plant sale and even to market, that we can offer tried and true plants that will thrive in this area. People come here for a lot of reasons. People come here to relax. People come here to learn about different plants, to get ideas for their own gardens, to ask questions of our staff. People come here to entertain their children, which we love to have kids on the ground and get them outside running around. People come here to have a good time. You know, you can have a good time whether you're just walking and relaxing, or you can have a good time if we're having an event and you know you're with your friends and and it's more of a party atmosphere. But I think people come here because it's a very unique place, and I think everyone who comes here gets something out of it. It is definitely a hidden treasure. I, as the marketing person, wish it wasn't quite so hidden, but it is definitely, Oldham County is very fortunate to have a wonderful resource like Yew-Dell. It's a resource on so many levels, and I think that people, you know, need to embrace what we have to offer. You know, if you're a plant geek and you want to learn more about plants, if you're somebody who has children you want to introduce to nature, we can take care of that. If you're a bride getting married, if you want to have an event, if you just want to come out and relax and enjoy nature, if you need to go shopping in the garden gift shop, you know, we have something for everyone out there too. Yew-Dell has a lot to offer, and I encourage people to come out and see for themselves.